The old chaos hungers still. Go back. Arthur is watching. Go back.
Hello, procrastinator. Oh god. Yeah, I was gonna ask how did it go, but Guess there's an answer. But do you think it went well though? Oh. Oh shit. That's not good. Do you get any chance to get your credit back? Oh, these mother... Wait, what? 28? Really? Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that. Praise be to Yevon. Wait. Wrong franchise. But still valid. How you doing, Bahamut? Oh, I feel you. Oh yeah, Yeah. Those ice bitches die weird. 'Tis true. First they lie there, hoping you don't notice them, and then they try to stab you in the back. True. Nice. Oh shit, I'm about to die. Whew. Nice. Cool ass dream. Oh yeah. Oh, if I told you about mine, you would know for sure something's not right here. Yeah, take it out on those dudes. Okay, what do we have here? I forgot. Ramon's gotta go. They're gonna be around for this DLC. Whew. Estes growing thin. Hello, sir. Old bell helm. Oh, that's all? Just the helm? Oh, that's the way forward. But this is also the way forward. Oh, fuck me. I could use a bonfire, so... Tough choices. Oh, wait, this is not... Is DS1 even possible without a shield? Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people do the wizard route. Or the sorcerer route, rather. And they just dodge the fuck out of everything. Oh yeah, there's way different builds that people use. You know, people who play this game better than I do. What the fuck? What? Will torches not light up in this place? What? Oh, I forgot about that. Will the two-handed greatsword route be too hard? Well, you gotta work your way into finding a greatsword first. Like, the thing is, you don't get to choose your starting weapon. You get to choose your starting class, so to speak, but you don't get to choose your starting weapon. Matter of fact, the first weapon you pick up is a broken... It's a broken sword's hilt. So you can't do shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, the first boss that you find, run. You can't do shit for damage. You gotta run. So yeah, you will have the chance to pick up a normal sword. Um, yeah, there's a Zweihander, but you gotta get there first, and you'll get the chance to pick up a sword and a shield and see if that's the way you want to go. Oh yeah, yeah, it is. Well, I'm gonna be honest. A very good early game weapon is the... fuck, is it the Drake sword? I think it's Drake sword or whatever. The one, like the one you get from the tail of the dragon on the bridge. Um, that's a good one. That's a very good early game weapon, by the way, because it doesn't scale. It doesn't scale good, but or rather, it has very flat stats, but they're high for early games. So it always depends. I've heard that a lot of people believe that halberds or spears are actually the best weapons for DS1. Sorry. Oh my god. All this white. Oh shit. That was wrong. That was very wrong. Well, congratulations, man. A lot of people think it's gonna be hell and it's gonna be very, very difficult and stuff. You got this, man. All it takes is like that's the thing with Souls-like games. Either you like the genre or you don't. You try it, but you do have to try it and try to get used to it and see if it catches you, you know? That's the thing about Souls games. But it's also very much okay to not like them. If they end up being not your cup of tea, that is fine too, man. Like, if you play for a little bit and you decide, this is not really my thing, that's okay too. It's not like... I hate it when people go like, oh, you have to like such and such game, otherwise you're not a real gamer. That's bullshit. Like, Dark Souls is a good game, but only if it's your cup of tea. If it's not... Kinda? No, it's more of, you're not overtly identified as the main character at the beginning of the story, but that's just normal. No, the thing about Souls games is that they're a lot darker, but a lot of people, literally in Dark Souls 1, the player character is known as the Chosen Undead. Each of the Souls-like characters have sort of a nickname because you name them, so they don't have a name. So they're known. For example, in DS1, the main character is the Chosen Undead, right? Because that's how a lot of characters refer to them. In DS2, it's the Bearer of the Curse. In DS3, it's the Ashen One. They have nicknames. However, people in-game do identify them as such, so... They don't start out... They start out as nobody, basically. Especially in DS3. Dude, DS3, they overtly tell you, you tried to link the flame, but you weren't good enough to do it, so you just... But even so, things are so desperate that they have to resurrect even shit like you, even pieces of shit like you, you know? And then you end up, you turn out being the fucking savior of the whole thing. No. No. Not really. What it's more like even if you win, doesn't mean it's a good ending. Because a lot of side quests there, when you complete them, even if you get like the best rewards and shit, the character you're helping will probably either die or turn against you because they go hollow. Going hollow is a thing. We can discuss it after. But yeah, a lot of side quests there end up with the character turning against you or dying or something. So here's a cool one. I like this room because it's a fun concept. What's the point of helping them? Oh no, the thing is, just because the reason, okay, so we can discuss what being hollow is. In this land, in DS lands, so to speak, because it goes by different names. I'll explain some other time. But in Dark Souls land, first of all, the flow of time is convoluted. That's the excuse for everything, right? And second of all, every human has an undead curse. Every human is undead, I think. No. Yeah. Humans have the undead curse, I think. Um, so basically what's happening is, it's what happens with us. We die, we come back, but every time we come back, we lose a bit of ourselves. So going hollow is basically when because what keeps us from going hollow is having a motivation, you know? Having a motivation, having a goal keeps us going forward. And you go hollow when you become a mindless undead because, like, you just, fuck it. What's the point? And you just go mindless, you know? You become a mindless zombie. Um, so what happens with many of the characters in the Soul series is literally, okay, you help them reach their goal. Now they have nothing more to fight for. You know, that was what drove them. You help them reach their goal. Now they have nothing else to do, so they go hollow. And once they go hollow, they don't choose if they attack you or not, because they're mindless zombies. But if they were NPCs, sometimes they're strong. Um, so yeah, that is the reason why. So, by the way, this room is really cool because everything is frozen and you can tell the one on the right is a mimic. But then when you unfreeze everything, they're just 5 normal chests. And you have to remember which one was the mimic. Yeah. Well, pretty much. If you want to, there's another canonical way to there's a canonical way to go hollow as a player. It's not a game mechanic, so to speak. It's a meta way. So canonically, and every Dark Souls player either knows or should be aware that if you rage quit the game, your character canonically goes hollow, right? Because you gave up. You were on your quest, but you gave up. So canonically, you go hollow if you rage quit the game and you don't play anymore. Because you gave up on it. So yeah, one can say from your perspective, we as humans in real life, speaking in realistic terms, from your point of view, you are very correct. Yeah, imagine if we were billionaires and we had everything. What would drive us? We'd just be bored and miserable and not interested in anything and yeah, yeah, pretty much hollow in real life. Brainless, mindless, bored zombies. There's invisible guys here. Fuck. I forgot about that. There's invisible dudes here. They really thought about this one. You want to know something? I don't think some things, I don't think they thought about it as much as like the players gave it meaning. you know? Because there's a lot of things that aren't really, like, official. But for example, Miyazaki, the director, will come out and say, hey, I like to think such and such. For me, such and such, you know? And a lot of those things may have originated with the fans. For example, no, I can't tell you this because it's a spoiler. It's a spoiler. By the way, you can fail side quests in Dark Souls. Very much so. You can fail them in many ways, either by not doing something or taking too long to do something. There's at least one specific quest where if you take too long, aka beat two bosses, I think, or one new area or something like that, you fail. You sort of fail. It's not that you fail, because that specific quest, for example, rewards don't change as much if you actually complete the side quest. I'm going to tell you right now, some side quests, the completion of them will get you like the full armor set of the NPC or something similar. The NPC you're helping, you know. So if you fail the quest or if it goes a different way, by the way, your game autosaves. So if you fail something, if you fail a quest, you failed it.
Run away and never look back.
No.
No one must ever find that which is sheltered in the layer noise.
If you fail a quest, you only get to try it again in your next playthrough, in your next game cycle. Things stay as they are in Dark Souls. And for example, like if you aggro an NPC, I can tell you right now, there's another NPC that can absolve you of your sins and de-aggro your NPCs that you might have aggroed, but it costs a lot of souls. Eye of the Priestess, we can now see invisible shit. Why do I have the... Ah, that explains a lot. Oh, is that just... You just have it? Alright. So yeah, there's one quest that I almost spoiled for you, but it can go two ways, and it doesn't mean you failed. Like, even if you do, because there's multiple ways that a quest can go, right? Even if you get like a bad ending to a certain side quest, it doesn't mean you failed. It just means you took that path. You can try it again differently in the next one. Items that help in different areas. Now I'm trying to think of one. Fucking fog wall. Oh yeah, it is. I think we can level up. So yeah, Dark Souls is unforgiving sometimes. Mind you, do not ever forget that fucking game wants you dead. That game wants you dead. That game will have traps, ambushes, enemies that play dirty. Like, I can tell you right now, one of the dirtiest tricks Dark Souls series likes to play with you is um, it'll have like an enemy either standing far away from you, directly in front of you, or running away from you, which also happens. And there's a corner, and there's going to be an enemy, at least one enemy around that fucking corner, just betting on you beelining it for the enemy that's straight in front of you so they can catch you either from the side or backstab you from behind. Backstab you from behind. Yeah, that's you can only backstab someone from behind. Um, so yeah, there's going to be like a corridor with a corner, a guy shooting at you, or basically just standing there, and you beeline it for the guy in front of you, but then around the corner there's a guy just waiting for you to pass.
Bearer of the curse until hope
Or
has fully withered.
there'll be an enemy, a weak enemy rather, that'll be like right in front of you, and as soon as they see you, they start running away from you. And you go like, "Oh, that's one weak enemy. Let me go after it." And then when you turn the corner or when you get in the room where it ran to, there's like 7 or 8 just like them. 7 or 8 weak enemies just ganking you nonstop. And they kill you in one go. That is a very Dark Souls thing to happen. One weak enemy, fine. 5 weak enemies, they can take you out very quickly. If they all coordinate their nervous swipes, dude, they'll shish kebab you very fast. Oh, what the fuck, man? Oh yeah, and there's the traps, of course. You'll be going alongside a corridor, all is good, and then you step on a tiny stone that's more raised than the others. That little stone goes down, and arrows start shooting at you from the wall. If you're lucky, they'll be normal arrows. Most likely fire arrows. Bitch! I'll leave that guy alone for now. Oh, shit, it's this part. No, I hate this. Ugh. Souls. Oh, thank you. Please die. Oh, wait, what am I doing? They're still frozen. They're still frozen. What am I fearing? That's a corpse. Come on. Oh, shit. No. Well, at least I'm close to the bonfire. It's all good. They sound like what? The other ones moan. These ones sound like Tarzan. What am I doing? Oh, is this the guy that's disguising himself as a fucking barrel? No, can't be. It is. It is. This barrel looks fucking weird. I knew it, yeah, fucker. Where's all that poise coming from, dude? Yeah, guy was disguised as a barrel, waiting for me to get this so he could backstab me. And then there's another one later, right after you pick... I love this. You pick up a ring that allows you to invade other players, but have the appearance of a white phantom instead of a red one. And then you get invaded, and a white phantom shows up. That's not really fucking on the nose, is it? Oh, by the way, now we have enough to level up and get rid of this so we don't lose them all. Fuck was that? Oh, it's a Glencore. Hi, personal guy. What's up, man? All good. Oh wow, surprised heavily? In a good way, I hope? Okay, so let me... I have no idea. Oh. Well, you know what, man? Same here. Yesterday, something surprising, way surprising in a good way happened. I just don't know how to react. Just don't know how to react to it or what to do about it. But something surprisingly good also happened. I feel you, man. Nice. Nice. Getting famous, I see. Oh, wait, no, I haven't stopped the storms. So, what the hell am I doing here? Well, it's boss time. Gladly, this boss is not invisible anymore. Doesn't make it easier. Fuck the king's pet. Well, that will happen, personal guy. You can't please everyone, especially if there's so many people putting in their 2 cents. Yeah, it would be like that. All right, let's go fuck up the king's pet. Now that we can see it. Ellie, you're the best. Well, I can't say you're wrong. I agree with that comment.
This dead city has nothing to offer. Go back. Do not seek the old chaos, nor its twisted flame.
Yeah. I'll bet you those people still watch AI slop without knowing it's AI slop on their feed. Or maybe they watch shit that's pretty much the same as AI slop, but made by humans who just want their money. Hey, you leave Ellie alone. Bad kitty, bad kitty. Bad Ava. Ava, whatever. Bad. Ow. Bad kitty cat. That was a good one. Not gonna lie, that was a good one. God damn! Why is that unblockable? We can do this. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Ow. Not like this. Shit. Just tossed me like a toy. Oh, fuck off. Okay. We're done with healing. It's all or nothing. Glencore's about to die. Fuck! Ellie's about to die. And I'm about to die. Bad Ava. Holy shit. Die. My sword was almost broken. Woof. Just to be sure. World domination starts from a single comment. That is true. It does. Sometimes it really does, man. Oh, this is where we stop the storm? Right? Oh boy, oh. Alright, man. See you, personal guy. Thanks for stopping by. It's always good having you around, man. Have a great one. Hello. Sister of Nashandra, daughter of Vince McManus, father of the Abyss.
To think Ava could be bested. Who are you? This land is barren, cursed by the old chaos. It gave birth to atrocities, and the people fled in fear. Until our Lord, the Ivory King, came. My dear Lord, a most true king. It was with his magnificent soul that he built a Leon-Lois and contained the spread of chaos. But the chaos would not be sated, and the king gave his own soul. Inevitably, the king was drained of vigor and plunged into the chaos's heart. The Leon-Lois was frozen in time. Its leader lost. I remain here to contain the chaos, honoring my lord's wishes. Perhaps one day he will return. There is nothing here save that accursed flame. I have but one wish. That my dear Lord might be freed from that unspeakable chaos. I haven't the strength to help him myself. But perhaps one such as you. Though I am yet to know your name, stranger, will you lend me your strength? Kind visitor, I thank you. Let me open the path to chaos. And please, do all you can. Many of Leon-Lois's faithful knights followed their lord into the chaos. But not one of them returned. The king's dutiful subjects waited patiently for his homecoming. But it was too long a wait to bear. The knights of Leon-Lois await a new leader. One who will guide them into chaos. Many of but the knights, one who will guide them.
It was me. Yes, it was definitely me. And then someone in the chat said something about I suck. So I don't know if they were stream sniping or something. I don't know. But yeah, it was definitely me. They peppered me with acid. I mean, like, I know I suck. I never denied it. Yep. No, I mean, invading is part of the game. If you invade and you're fair about it, like if you invade and you want to like duel me and you take me out most likely, that's fine because it's a game mechanic. Invading is a game mechanic, but not when you're being shitty about it or you're being a piece of shit about it. Fucking forlorn. Well, there's the penalty of they get less healings. If you invade someone, you only get like half the heals. And Lloyd talismans are a thing. Oh, I'm a fan of the Giant Seed, and it was so good that they brought it back for DS3. Yep. What's up? Did YouTube censor? Yeah, YouTube sometimes censors some shit. They sound like Tarzan, like OG Tarzan. Oh yeah, these little ice sonics, pieces of shit. This fucking fool, man. This fucking guy. Yeah, now he's gonna run behind the mini-boss or sub-boss or whatever. Motherfucker. Shit. Hello. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh, thanks. Well, it is true. I try to always be truthful in my video titles. Yeah. I mean, I will always say this. Dark Souls 2 was my first Souls game. I hold a special place in my heart for it, so I don't hate Dark Souls 2. Matter of fact, I've replayed it a bunch of times, so hey, could be worse. Yeah. Again, if because they're not exclusive, they're not mutually exclusive. You can have a beef with this game and still love it. I do. I admit how shitty this game can be sometimes. I'm very aware. And I still have fond memories. Don't say that you're bad. Again, those games might just not be your cup of tea. Maybe. You never know. They might just not be your thing. Moonlight Butterfly with a melee build while hollowed. Well, my builds are melee. My builds are melee. And to tell you the truth, the first times I beat Moonlight Butterfly was being very, very patient. Being very, very patient. Ah, I see. Well, yeah, with the Moonlight Butterfly, you have to be very patient, learn how to dodge all types of the different types of projectile, and then it'll eventually come and nom nom on the flowers, so you can bash its skull in. But it's a battle of attrition if you're melee, yeah. Yeah, you always got to be on point and try to see what type of projectile it is. Yeah, that's part of the Souls experience. By the way, uh, even if you get good, some bosses can still push your shit in um, after a while. Point in case, this one was my first Souls game. I've battled against the Fume Knight a whole bunch of times. I used to be really good at it, and this last time, it took me hours to beat him. Oof. Yeah. Wukong is a cool game, though. I enjoyed Wukong. Where does this go? Oh, no, never mind. This is the shortcut. Well, that's how it be. That's how it be. Congratulations. You are indeed a Souls player. Yeah, like, getting good does not automatically mean you can now beat all bosses way easier. Nah. It just means you didn't go hollow. Aw, these fuckers. Yeah, if you kill any living thing close to these guys, they will come to life. Whew. I was talking a bunch of shit to these little ice hedgehogs, and I was muted. Welcome to the channel. That's typical me. Can I just fuck off? I can. I can just fuck off. It's not even difficult. Bye. So I don't know if you heard the thing I was saying about the healing, but just in case I was also muted, this has happened to me a bunch of times during this playthrough alone. So you can, the thing is, it's very framey. So, if the healing starts before you get hit, it'll continue to heal you and do the whole math. But if you get hit before the actual healing starts, you've wasted your sip and you still get nothing. Oh. Oh, yeah. See those guys? We're gonna deal with them in a special way. I love this. DS2 does do some things right. Some of them only in the DLC, which is the case, but it does do some very cool things. Well, DS2 has a lot of shitty mechanics as well. Like, if you want iframes during a roll, you better level up adaptability, or you're screwed. Oh yeah. I mentioned the transgender coffin yesterday. Dark Souls being progressive in 2014. Holy Shaniqua. Oh god. That was not smart. You can die. Oh, DS3? He's in DS3 as well. Oh shit, sorry, spoilers. Oh, then you already knew. Yeah. Yeah. Which makes his boss fight in Dark Souls 1 very much non-canon, which is weird. It 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 baffles me. It baffles me because Dark Souls 3 goes way out of its way. Like, it really does the effort to make Dark Souls 2 canon. Dark Souls 2 is made canon, especially by Dark Souls 3 and all of the things it does. However, it also retcons some stuff. Uh, um, true. The Chosen Undead did link the first flame. Gilligan, Laddersmith Gilligan, is in Dark Souls 3. Exactly, that's one of the things. And not just that. There's items. There's also items that return in DS3, and oh, one night done. There's items and the item descriptions update stuff so that you can kind of get an sort of a minor update, you know. Uh, for example, this shield, the Shield of the King from Dark Souls 2, is in DS3, but it's called the Shield of Want, and the item descriptions are a bit different, but it's like there's one sentence or something that gives you like a minor update or something. Oh, true. So yeah, see this little snowball? Remember what happens to snowballs? Yeah. Now we have our way back. It's so good. Oh wait, travel. Of course travel. We need to spend these souls, damn.
Bearer of the curse.
Now it comes to that point where I don't know what to level up. I really don't. Oh yes, I have. Remake and Rebirth. Both of them. Check things out around here. Now I don't remember the things I've missed. There they go, the Tarzans. When they die, they sound like OG Tarzan. You haven't finished Rebirth? Oh, by the way, I finished it. I finished the story, but I did not finish everything like the side content. Just so you know, I have not been able to beat... I haven't been able to unlock the fight with Gilgamesh, the final one. So I beat the game, but not 100%. The side quests themselves are kind of tedious sometimes. I will agree. Oh, the Turks? Dude, I love the remakes because I was already a fan of the original since I was a kid, you know, because I'm old. But I can honestly say a lot of things are made even better in... Yeah, a lot of things are made even better in the remakes, and the Turks are one of those things. The Turks are definitely one of those things that is made better. True. Oh, I can tell you, in the OG game, I only didn't beat the weapons. I did not beat the ruby and emerald weapons, because fuck those guys. Back then, we didn't have the internet to look up any guides or help or anything like that. Ah, so now we're back in this room, but we unfroze everything. So now we need to remember which one of these was the mimic. Of course, there was the rightmost one, but... So yeah, now they're unfrozen, and we need to remember this one was the mimic. And we have Onion Boy set. Nice. Yeah, I forgot it was in the DLC in this one. Yeah. Yep, these guys were very much invisible when we last came through here. Seriously? What? Wrong button. Why am I doing this? Yeah, see? The healing started before I was hit, so it still did the math. And healed me for the amount. Yeah, true. Oh, very, very, very cruel. I mean, it's a total different team. It wasn't directed by Miyazaki. So we can say it wasn't... again, what I say is DS2 wasn't a proper sequel until DS3 came along and made it a proper sequel with the links it established. Because Dark Souls 2 didn't have much to do with Dark Souls 1. Oh, yeah. Well, again, we gotta remember, it's a shitty game by today's standards. It was definitely not a total shitty game when it came out. People forget context, man. Like, for example, I didn't play Legacy of Kain Remastered, but I can tell you right now, from what I remember of Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, sorry, not Legacy of Kain, all of it, just Soul Reaver was remastered. And from what I remember of that game, playing those controls with a nowadays gaming mentality is going to be really hard. Because, like, I was playing, for example, I was playing Tomb Raider Trilogy Remastered. I had completely forgot that the OG Tomb Raider also had tank controls. And, oh boy. Oh boy, going back to tank controls after playing the new Tomb Raider trilogies and shit. Dude. Yeah. And by the way, I'm saying this, sorry, I got distracted. I'm only saying this because at the time it was released, all of those games, Tomb Raider, Soul Reaver, they were beautiful. I was such a huge fan of Soul Reaver and Tomb Raider, of course, but Tomb Raider was a bit older. So Soul Reaver were the ones that came out. I mean, yeah, vampires were beginning to be trendy at that time again because of Blade and all that shit, Vampire the Masquerade. So I was a huge fan of Soul Reaver when it was released. Yeah. That shit's true. I mean, it's different. Ah, no. Well, that fucking sucked. Yeah. Gotcha, bitch. Whew. Okay. Keep on trucking. Where are we? We can... Oh, no, we can't because I forgot to go back and buy arrows. Shit, I forgot to go buy arrows. Horrible. This is just the falling down. So there's a bunch of puppies and a bunch of stabby dudes. Fuck it. We ball. Hot take. Sorry about this hot take, but Night Rain isn't actually my thing. I played the hell out of Elden Ring, and I mean the hell. I played a lot of Elden Ring, but I purchased Night Rain. I own Night Rain, in fact, and I don't know, man. It's way too fast paced for me, you know. It's And it's not even the multiplayer thing, and I'm not usually a multiplayer guy. It's more like it's too fast-paced for me. You don't get to go exploring a lot. Yeah, yeah. If you have friends to play along, awesome. So I can honestly say it was one of my regretful purchases was Night Rain. Not that it's a bad game, it's just not my personal cup of tea with the gameplay loop. Because, yeah, solo. So I do regret spending the cash on that one specifically. I was gonna stream it, but oh god. Is this Zuli? Oh yeah. This is the Zuli wannabe. Baldur's Gate 3. I did not buy that specifically because I was afraid. Yeah, I was afraid I wouldn't actually like it. And then people would fucking shun me because I didn't like Baldur's Gate 3 and everyone does. You're a Zuli wannabe. Stop that. We love Zuli. Zuli, you are not. Die. Oof. Well, that sucks. Another night. Another book. Alright, 2 down, 2 to go. Man, I don't even have a proper streaming PC. That's one of my biggest regrets and maybe one of my goals, to get a proper PC capable of streaming and a capture card so I can go back to some of the PlayStation 3 classics as well. I just found out. I just found out. I thought there were other reasons, but the single solitary reason that you cannot play Mortal Kombat 9 on PS4 or 5 anymore is because of Freddy Krueger. And because WB doesn't have the rights to Freddy Krueger anymore, and Freddy Krueger was a guest character. So instead of removing him from the game and republishing it, they went, no, fuck this. And you can't get that game. Go buy, and I don't think you can get it digitally anymore as well either. You know? Either you go buy a physical copy or you emulate it or something or pirate it or some shit. Yeah. Yeah. Mortal Kombat 9 is gone because Freddy Krueger. I was a Freddy Krueger fan until I found that out. Ooh. Well, if you were able to do it, props, man. I'm not even going to say I'm anti-piracy because that would be hypocritical of me, being that pretty much every PC game, save for a few, like Street Fighter 2, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, those I had like originals and a couple of King's Quest games, but every single other PC game I played in the 80s and 90s was actually pirated or shareware. I remember Doom. Doom was really cool because it was shareware and shit. Well, that's cool. Oh, I gotta kill these guys far away from here. But now everybody's unfrozen. God damn it. Everybody's free now. Well, fuck me. At least we're somewhat close to the bonfire, I guess. Could be worse. Wow. Oh, that was dumb. Why was that so funny? Because it was true. Damn it. Yeah. It's like I said, I don't listen to BTS or some shit. Dude. Oh, is that a fucking mimic? Oh no. I forgot about the mimic. I'm here, man. Oh yeah. People will hate you just for speaking your mind online these days, so... Oh, these bitches! Come here! Oh, my favorite color is blue. What? You yellow hater! You hate yellow! You hate pink! You hate blue! Just because you said you like... Whatever. Oh. Really? Well, that's a surprise. You know, one wouldn't think there would be still many positive places online these days, just because of the nature of humans, I guess. Die, Tarzan witches. And... Wait. We killed the invader, right? But there's still bitches up here. Yeah. Oh, now we gotta do the shit. Oh, God. Now we gotta kill people close to them. Ah! People. Did I say people? As if. Shit. Yeah, to open that chest, we have to reanimate those golems. Fuck. Hey, thanks, man. It was fun having you here. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you sometime again, and have a great one. This shit is not going well.